Today is the day we all have been waiting for, guys. We're mounting the wheels on the Silvia. I just picked them up today and they have the tires on them. I got lug nuts and it's time to see how they fit. By the way, welcome back to everybody. This is a new update on the Silvia build. Today we're gonna have the car finally on the ground by itself, no jack stands, and hopefully it'll stay that way. Alright, so just to show you guys what we're working with, we've got the fronts are a 10 wide with a 225/35 sidewall, and not gonna lie, it's looking pretty mint. There's the stretch there. Now, not gonna lie, I was kind of shook by the rear fitment because I didn't expect a 35 sidewall to be this big, but I guess it is kind of a bigger tire. I kind of wish I went 30 sidewall, but we'll see how it fits on the car. I've already got the other side on, so I know kind of how it looks, but we'll let you guys judge. But these are the rears. Yeah, 265/35 on a 10 or a 12 wide, sorry. There's Estinos. Very racy looking. 225/35 is really hard to find in Canada, so I just got some greasy tires from PMC Tire. They're super cheap. I think they're like 200 bucks for two, so whatever, doesn't matter. They're probably gonna wear really quickly anyway. And then yeah, we got these bad boys. So I'm gonna throw them on. We're gonna see where we're at here with fitment. Ho, ho, ho. Just a little tight. I think we're pushing her for sure. Now we got to remember that on these cars, when you drop them on the ground, it will camber in a bit. And surprisingly, this car actually has completely stock camber arms in the back, and actually pretty much every suspension arm. So I think what I'm gonna have to do no matter what is get some rear camber arms. Not that I'm complaining, because I do want to upgrade the suspension anyway, but that's how she's sitting in the air. I don't think it's gonna camber in enough for us to be able to clear that, but I guess we'll see when we drop it. We'll just be really careful when we put it on the ground. But time to do the fronts. We'll see what's up. Alright, so the front to me looks definitely better as far as like how much tire there actually is. I guess that is pretty skinny, but she's gonna clear for sure. It looks like we'll be pretty good there. Only thing that I could see is I just don't know how low it's gonna go when we put it on the ground. I'm not gonna want much lower than this just because it's gonna destroy the fender, but we'll see what's up. Mad camber. So yeah, I'm gonna throw all the lug nuts on every side. I think I have a little bit of adjusting to do on the coilovers, mostly on the driver's side. As you can see, it's not as low, not nearly as low. I think what I did is I lowered that side, but I didn't lower this side, so we'll see what's up. Oh, look at the Z chilling. But yeah, I'll throw these lug nuts on. I was hoping to find teal lug nuts, and I couldn't. So next best thing, I guess, is just a nice silver, because I didn't want to do gold because I'm going to do the brakes gold, and the bluish that I found was not like a nice blue like this. So this is where we're at. So I'm going to throw these on and then we'll start lowering the car down. Actually, that silver doesn't look too bad with the lips. And it'll match the chrome taillights and corner lights. I'm not mad. The teal would have been pretty gangster, but this is a low-key hot boy for sure. Just get him on there enough that the thread can start. Special lug nut for these. These are dust caps too, so the ends do pop off. But don't really need them to, I guess. Alright boys, so my GK Tech wheel spaces on the front have like hella long studs on them. I want to say they're like 75 mil or something crazy, so I was kind of iffy on whether or not the lug nuts would fit. And you know we like to push that fitment in here in the hot boy garage, so check this shit out. I take the dust caps off. I wasn't too sure if they would fit or not. you can see the end of the lug nut is right there. Like, oh God, there you go. And the cap actually fits on perfectly fine, doesn't bottom out. So we got lucky. For show.
Nice.
I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but this is like a historical moment for this car, because this is the first time this car is going to be sitting on the ground by itself since the day I picked it up and rolled it into this garage. I know that's the only reason is because it didn't have any wheels before, but there was no point in me trying to find some stupid roller wheels if I knew that I was eventually going to have wheels on it. So here we are, the wheels are on, and I'm about to jack this down. This is going to be insane. So I'm going to do the back first, I think, and then I'll move on to the front. Alright, I know my car is probably way out of alignment, but looking at this side, it's sitting a lot lower. Probably have to adjust my driver's side a bit, but check it out. So we actually have more gap. The rings are apparently in the same setup for the coilovers, and it almost looks like this one's gonna fit more inside than this tire. So what I'm thinking is, oh, maybe not. Okay. I'm thinking the alignment's slightly off, and also maybe the coilovers aren't adjusted properly as far as preload goes. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm gonna get the front end down. I had to put wood underneath or I wasn't gonna be able to get the jack out from under the bumper, but I'll throw the fronts down, maybe some more wood under those, and then we'll kind of see what's going on. Yes, I'm aware about the coolant spilling. It's because I don't have a rad cap. I don't know why I can't find one, but I also haven't looked very hard. Yeah, oh, there we go. Now it's down. All right, so yeah, maybe I just need to adjust my camber bolts on the other side because this one clears. It could just be the fenders though, because obviously fiberglass isn't perfect. So they might just be slightly different. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. That's not bad. That's I've never seen this car on the ground. It is so much lower than when it's on jack stands. It's so weird. Like, I'm used to the trunk being up here, like workspace height, and the roof is normally really high, but that is looking insane. Here, let me just brighten it up a little for you. Damn, I'm sweating. I'm not even working hard. It's pretty humid out. It's been raining for like the past couple days. What was I gonna say now? Oh, I'm gonna throw the front bumper on for you guys just to give it that kind of complete look. Obviously the headlights are out, but that's okay. Oh my god, it's so low to the ground. So the car's on the ground, or at least on 2x4s. I don't want to take it off the 2x4s right now because it doesn't actually drive yet. For some reason it keeps dying the second I put the throttle in. So if anyone has ideas why the car stalls, it's a KA24. It stalls when I give it gas. Let me know in the comments below because some help would be appreciated. Only a couple things I need to check are the fuel pump and the MAF, and other than that I'm not really sure what else it could be. Another thing I'm going to have to do is trim in here because the tire does rub. Hopefully I can trim just enough that it's not going to fuck the fender or fuck the tire. So yeah, I'll have to do that too. I think for now, oh my god dude, that looks insane. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but that looks just nuts. As far as the ride height goes, this isn't bad. It's gonna suck. I am so low, like, look at that shit. My jack just barely fits to the diff. This is the car all the way down. So I wouldn't mind actually being a little lower in the rear just because I do want to be closer to the rim. Maybe if I'm chilling at like this height. But we'll see once I have camber arms in. This thing's already going to be impossible to drive just based off the front because we're sitting on a 2x4, which is actually, I think, 1.5 inches thick. And we don't have a lot of room behind the bumper or under the bumper. So yeah, I guess we'll see this. Oh my God, that looks insane. Guys, I love it. I don't care if other people don't love it. I know it's insane camber, but like to me, that is so perfect. My car needs alignment, you can tell, because this wheel is slightly crooked when this one is straight. But anyway, I think, shit. Okay, I guess my car decided to take itself. Dude, I guarantee you guys looked at my face and I was shitting my pants. If I wasn't having issues with the engine stalling, then this thing would actually be fired up. I could probably move it out into the driveway. But I think it's time to put the dash back in. Done. I think I'm going to keep it in reverse because my garage is slightly slanted. Boop, 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 boop. So you guys remember a while back I flocked my dash. Looks basically brand new. And now it's time to throw it in the car. So what I'm going to do is I'll try and film as much as I can. I honestly don't even know where all the hardware is for the dash, so I'm going to be guessing. I did have a bunch of screws in here somewhere. I know I put them in a Ziploc bag. I just need to find them. But I'll throw this bad boy in. We'll try and get everything fitted up. It's so dark, I apologize. It's just with the backlighting, it's hard to see in here. But I'm going to do the best I can so you guys can actually kind of see what I'm doing. You know what? You guys have seen me put the dash in multiple times. I'm just going to throw it in, show you guys what it looks like once I get as much of the trim back in as I can. And then we'll worry about getting the front fitment dialed in a little better. So this is the interior so far. Things I'm missing are the center vent. I do not have one. I have the column cover, I think. I just have to find out if it's any good or not. The center console I have, but it needs a refresh. And I guess now I'm moving on to the glove box. So we'll run over to the other side. A bit of a mess down here, and that's why I've been procrastinating with it. But once it's all tucked up and away, it'll be really nice. And the interior will definitely look a lot more complete. Oh, I also don't have the top vent, so I do need one of those. Hopefully I can find one from somebody. Alright, the struggle going in the glove box compartment was real, so here we are with headlamp on. Shout out to Papa Pert because this is kind of his specialty. And look, now I can see what I'm doing. It might look stupid, but it works. Well, since you guys probably don't want to watch this, I'll just use some YouTube magic. Alright, so this is about as good as we're going to get today. Like I said, I'm still missing some pieces. Obviously there's no seats. I don't have door panels. But yeah, it's coming along. Okay, it might not look like it on video. Maybe it will if you compare it, but I raised it about 1/2 inch, maybe a little more. And I think that'll be good. The rears, obviously, I still got to figure out a little bit, but you know what? For sitting in the garage, I'm so sweaty, boys. For sitting in the garage, it's okay where it's at right now. This is obviously more so the fitment that I want to achieve on the other side. Yeah, but that'll come next time, I guess. Alright guys, so as a recap, what did we do today? We got the wheels on the car. The car is on the ground for the first time ever, which is a historical moment for this YouTube channel. We dialed in the front fitment. It's good. It should clear for the most part. I haven't done any trimming on the fender or the side skirt yet because I am going to wait and see if there's something I could do that can pull the wheel forward a bit, which I'm sure there is. I just, like I said, I'm just not good with that stuff. I put the interior back in. You guys saw that, or at least some of it. I actually am really happy with how the fuse box tuck turned out. Alright, there we go. So like that's incredibly clean, I think. There's still the ECU wire down there. I just need to tuck it up if I actually care enough to. And obviously I'm missing the trim piece for here. And I have the trim pieces for the door sills. I just need the clips for them. There's one actually sitting on the tire stack there. This is pretty much where I'm going to end the video today, guys. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of the fitment, what you think of the wheels, what you think of the car as a whole. I don't care if it's good or bad, I'll still take criticism. And if you're new to the channel, check out the rest of this playlist to watch me build this car up from basically a beat up shell to what it is now, which is an extremely hot boy, feelings hurting, tight fitment, extremely low, hard to drive, beautiful piece of art. But with that being said, you guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.